When you stay out the way, gotta stay with it. Nowadays you gotta shoot, you can't play with it. When I say that it's go, then it's go time. Take my hands off the wheel, call it ghost ride. Now I'm stepping with gang and they alright. And it fell right behind me, that's mob ties. Now I'm pushing some shit with a V8. Cartier's on my face, I can't see hate. Can't keep up with me, I go crazy on freeways. Running laps on niggas like it was relay. Get on these beats and I'm popping my shit regardless. Big H to it cause I been moving hardless. Shit from the through me, I'm ballin' James Harden. Stuck in my head, wrote a on spark. Walk out the crib and I look like a lick. I was down on my ass, had none of my name. Stacking it up, I just went on my course. You can keep all the cameras and shit on my face. Stuck in that mode, I get hot like a plane. Hop in the coupe and I cut off the brain. Cap for the whip and I swerve through the lane. They hear when I pop it, don't feel when I'm talking about play. Gotta stay with it. Nowadays you gotta shoot, you can't play with it. When I say that it's go, then it's go time. Take my hands off the wheel, call it ghost ride. Now I'm stepping with gang and they alright. And it fell right behind me, that's mob ties.
With the gang and you know it can't play right. And I'm out and I'm swimming with the gray whites. If I finish, I started, I gotta go get it regardless. And I got on my grind and I stay with my paper like I am an artist. And you cannot fuck with the game cause you know that we going the hardest. And going the hardest. And moving retarded. And going the farthest. Go get it, ain't playing no game. You a fuck boy, please stay in your lane. And I get in their ass and they doing the same. Everybody gon' put on, I do for the game. And I stay with it still like I walk with a cane. Rockin' designer, they cover my pain. Beating, they feel like my name Billy Jane. These niggas got Glock, but they ain't got aim. All of the diamonds is just like a rain. Walking that spot and I Glock and I put in my raincoat. Passing the hoe through the scar, we be fucking the same. Hop in the track car, Jeep move like Hussein. Like Hussein.
When you stay out the way, gotta stay with it. Nowadays you gotta shoot, you can't play with it. When I say that it's go, then it's go time. Take my hands off the wheel, call it ghost ride. Now I'm stepping with gang and they alright. And it fell right behind me, that's mob ties.
Call up Sapphire, told him we gonna go up in no time. Take that cap out your red, don't tell no lie. No, my brother move chicken like bow time. All these hoes on my phone, they won't leave me alone cause they heard I'm a blow, but I'm no mind. Never done with me fumble. Sack out the shot, you in trouble. Came from the road, the mud, the rubble. Step on the gas and I blow out the motor. Smoking that pack and excited the odor.
But with the gang, I bet he won't try. No, we don't lose, that's a do or die. My pack came purple, I'm high in the sky. I don't fool with people, I'm private in skies. We creep on that boy, I got a disguise. My twin got a beam, now that boy he blind. I walk in the party, my diamonds they shine. I snatch that boy bitch, now I call it a crime.
The way, gotta stay with it. Nowadays you gotta shoot, you can't play with it. When I say that it's go, then it's go time. Take my hands off the wheel, call it ghost ride. Now I'm stepping with gang and they alright. And it fell right behind me, that's mob ties.
With the gang and you know it can't play right. And I'm out and I'm swimming with the gray whites.
When you stay out the way, gotta stay with it. Nowadays you gotta shoot, you can't play with it. When I say that it's go, then it's go time. Take my hands off the wheel, call it ghost ride. Now I'm stepping with gang and they alright. And it fell right behind me, that's mob ties.
Told him we gonna go up in no time.
We finna blow up in no time. Yeah, rolling, I still can't tell no time. And it feel right behind me, yeah, that's my time. And I try me, I don't play about mine. And I take a break like I ain't got time. And a couple of diamonds making you go blind. You wanna fix, you better get next in line. I made a couple million without trying. I'm doing donuts inside of that caddy. Coppers ain't never gonna catch me. I do not want unless she got a fatty. Them type of girl get the best of me. Call it a game if you testing me. I cannot give out the recipe. I swear I love all my enemies. This ain't the last of the enemy.
With the gang and you know it can't play right. And I'm out and I'm swimming with the gray whites.
When you stay out the way, gotta stay with it. Nowadays you gotta shoot, you can't play with it. When I say that it's go, then it's go time. Take my hands off the wheel, call it ghost ride. Now I'm stepping with gang and they alright. And it fell right behind me, that's mob ties.
Call up Sapphire, told him we gonna go up in no time.
You can't play with it. When I say that it's go, then it's go time. Take my hands off the wheel, call it ghost ride. Now I'm stepping with gang and they alright. And it fell right behind me, that's mob ties. Now I'm pushing some shit with a V8. Cartier's on my face, I can't see hate. Can't keep up with me, I go crazy on freeways. Running laps on niggas like it was relay. Get on these beats and I'm popping my shit regardless. Big H to it cause I been moving hardless. Shit from the through me, I'm ballin' James Harden. Stuck in my head, wrote a on spark. Walk out the crib and I look like a lick. I was down on my ass, had none of my name. Stacking it up, I just went on my course. You can keep all the cameras and shit on my face. Stuck in that mode, I get hot like a plane. Hop in the coupe and I cut off the brain.
Yo, 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 this your boy DT on DT's Unfiltered, Uncensored. The show the stream on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, not Instagram, sorry, Facebook. So today I got a great show, my first live interview. And before I get started into the interview, I appreciate everybody tuning into this live feed. Got a great interview going on today. Got two of the young, talented guards coming out of Conyers, Rockdale County, Conyers, Georgia. One of the high schools in Conyers. And when I say these guys are tough, these guys are tough. I watched them a few games already this season. Both of freshmen started on their varsity squad, which is a huge accomplishment. Started the season off against City Grove, a little rocky right there, but bounced back right now on a 3-game winning streak and just came off a huge victory against one of the top teams in the state of Georgia, which is Tucker. The Tucker Tigers or Lions or something. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I know it was a great game from beginning to end. And these two young athletes still stepped up to the plate and dominated. So what I'm gonna do real quick, I'm gonna give a chance to each these young men to introduce themselves, tell you a little bit about them, but I do want to introduce them first. I got class of 2020, 2026, correct?
Yes.
Correct,
Yes, sir.
2026. Jayden Scott and Bobby Buzz. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show, both of y'all.
Thank you for having us.
No problem, no problem. So first, Jayden Scott, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to introduce yourself to everyone.
My name is Jayden Scott, class of 2026, freshman guard at Heritage High School.
My name is Bobby Buds, freshman 2026, Heritage High School.
Okay, great, great guys. Well, as I was saying that you currently on the 3-game winning streak. You just came off a huge victory against Tucker. How do y'all feel about that win?
About that way, it was a good. No one really thought was gonna win. We played together, played hard, really just hustled both ends of the floor, and we just played together and just pulled out the win.
Okay. How about you, Bobby?
Yeah, we played a full game. We rebounded, played defense. We got into our offense. We just played as a team.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Like I said, I was there. I was able to witness it, so it was a definitely great game. So we're gonna get started into this interview real quick. Like I told you, everyone who's watching, these are two freshmen, class of 2026. They started on a varsity team. It's rare that you have most some freshmen that start on varsity. Most of them start with JV. They go from freshman and JV. They went straight to varsity. And so what we're gonna do today, we're gonna find out a little bit more about these young men, about how they feel about their season, also what they're looking forward to the rest of the season, and their goals and plans. And please stay tuned. We definitely go have, if you have any questions you want to ask the young men, we could definitely do that at the towards the end of the show. So just drop them in the comment box and we'll put them up on the screen and let them answer it. Please be respectful with the questions. No slick comments because they would not be posted. We only here for positive vibes and we here to uplift these young men. So my first question, I'm gonna start off with you, Jayden Scott. Before we get started into this year, what got you into the game of basketball?
We got into game basketball. My grandpa was the first person to put a ball in my hand at a young age. So ever since then, I just stuck with basketball from then on.
Okay, okay. And how about you, Bobby?
I didn't actually start off playing basketball. I played baseball and football, but all that hard work that I put in those two sports, so I transferred it over to basketball when I was like 7.
Okay, okay, okay. So both y'all got that itch for basketball. Real quick, what made you figure? When did you realize basketball was it for you two? And I'll let you start off, Bobby.
When I
When
really
did you
like
know that? When did you like? When did you know that? Okay, I'm good at this. I'm gonna continue playing basketball.
um when I was 7, like I said, like when I started, I knew I wanted to stay down with the sport, and a lot of coaches stayed with me and stick with me and like wanted to work with me. So that's how I knew like I could keep going with this.
Okay. And how about you, Jade?
Like I just first realized like when I just kept playing against other people and seeing how competitive I was and how much
like we used when I was younger, we used to lose a lot. So I hated that feeling, so it just made me like just work.
Okay, Jada, we you going in out a bit. We losing you on that. Okay, so I'm gonna start with you on this, Bobby. What was your confidence like going into trials this year? Because I know when you coming in, I know most expectations of freshmen, y'all hoping to at least make the y'all want to make the JV squad. Most freshmen don't want to go and make the freshman team. They want to make the JV squad. What was your confidence like going into that and realizing that you're gonna make the varsity team?
I really want to like stay humble, and the coaches already knew like the expectation from like summer league. So I want to just show other people, like other kids, that I'm here and I'm like ready to be on the varsity level.
Okay. And how about you, Jaden?
My my confidence going in, like I was nervous, but I just know I had it in me because I just had to show it. And me going into the trials, I just had to do what I had to do.
Okay. And how were your confidence like once you found out you made varsity? What were your emotions like after that?
After there, my confidence was high, but like I just know I had to still stay humble and keep working because at any time it could be taken away if I don't produce.
Okay. And how about you, Bobby?
Yeah, like I wanted to stay humble, but I knew I was like honored the role to play varsity by Coach Anderson. So I just wanted to keep working hard and make a bond with my teammates and stuff like that.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. When you found out you made the varsity squad as freshmen, how did you tell your family and friends? What was it like?
You restate the question.
I said when you made the varsity squad, how did you respond? How did you tell your family and friends? How was the reaction from them?
The reaction was like they were all proud of me, but I already knew that like this isn't like it's like just the beginning for me now because I'm still a freshman, so I gotta like stay down, work hard.
Okay. How about you, Jaden?
When I got the news that I did make the varsity team, my parents are proud because like all the hard work we put in over the years. But like it's like Bobby said, still stay humble. Still got a lot of basketball more to play and more to prove.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. What was the pressure like when you stepped on the court for your very first varsity game? I know you did summer league and you did fall league, and I mean you're playing, but it's not really official until you get that season start. What was it like when you stepped on the court? I'm gonna start with you on this, Jaden. When you stepped on the court to go against City Grove and that tip off, what was your emotions like inside?
It was like a knot in your stomach that you couldn't get rid of. Like I was nervous, but when tip off came, that's when all the butterflies, everything went away. But I just had to tell myself I could do it, calm down, breathe in, breathe out, and just hoop.
How about you, Bobby? Bobby?
The game was intense. It's your first game as a freshman too, so you're gonna be like a little scared, but I knew I could do it because I've already been playing like AAU and stuff, playing against some of the top players. So I'm not gonna say it's nothing new, but it's like I'm used to it already. It was a lot of bigger, stronger, faster kids, but also Cedar Grove had a freshman, so we just really had to match the energy.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Because I always say it is even at a certain level, you play a lot of competition game, but to step on the court as a varsity player because you playing against the big boys now. You ain't playing against just freshmen.
Mhm.
You ain't playing JV. You playing against the big boy. So it's a
Yeah.
different animal on the court. So stepping onto that court and then knowing that you are a freshman, you're looking around and your peers are watching you, and this is your first year. Yeah, I know it was a little bit nerve wracking. I know you said you kind of used to it, Bobby, but I know it kind of you're like, man, I'm on the court, I'm playing on the varsity team, and now I'm not playing freshman, I'm not playing JV, I'm playing varsity. I know
Mhm.
that had to feel good inside, but also nervous at the same time. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Um, even though you lost the first game of the season, you lost against City Grove, which was a close game. It was a battle from the beginning to end. What were your feelings, emotion like after that game?
I'll
Well, my
start.
feelings
Yeah.
after the game, like we knew we had to like build up off in practice. We knew we had to get to know each other game style, play style, but we got to like work in practice and bounce back and win the next one.
Okay. How about you, Jaden?
My feelings after the game, of course, like I was gonna be like too happy because we lost, but you gotta look at it from a different view. That was our first game, new players, new chemistry, new everything. So it was a lot of good. So we just took a lot of good from it, watched film, saw the bad, and worked to capitalize it on practice, defensive rotations, everything. Like just really examine that game where we went wrong, just so we could come together and now produce more, get more wins.
Okay. Okay. Um, but after now that one thing, after losing your first game, it seemed like the team bounced back and y'all went on y'all on the 3 game winning streak. Y'all had a great victory.
Can I say something
Go ahead.
about that? After that, you right, bounce back. It wasn't like me and Bobby. We was angry. We didn't want to lose, but really, the main people, 2 people, I can't lie, that really took it into their hands was our 3 our own seniors. Ty, he doesn't even play basketball. He's not even really a basketball player, but he's a great leader. Gabe, he really like drilled us. Like he didn't want to lose. Like this is last year. He want to go out like hard. So he made us like see what we did wrong, so we could capitalize it and get back. And for that, we just bounced back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sound like y'all got a great squad. I mean, besides you, I know your I see your starting 5, and it's pretty tough. Like I said, y'all bounced back. Y'all went into a 3 game winning streak. Y'all had a great victory against y'all rivalries in Rockdale County. Y'all won 57-50. I heard before the game. Well, during the game, I was in the crowd that Rockdale was going around saying that they were gonna win by 20, but I guess y'all proved them wrong. In the game, I did miss. This the score was 94-45. I could just imagine the stat lines for you guys on that one. I don't even know. That like a scrimmage game right there. But Towers, I don't know. They haven't really been known for sports in a while. From when I grew up in that area, I went to Southwest Cal, so I grew up in that area. But the most impressive win to me was when y'all beat Tucker 57-54. So y'all on a 3 game winning streak. How does that make y'all feel that after the first game of the season y'all lost, but y'all bounced back in the next 3 games?
It makes you feel good, real humble though, because in the locker room after that first game, everybody was saying how much we needed that loss, just so we could really be humble and go in harder, work 10 times harder. So, and the 3 game win streak is good for us. Not even just us, it's good for the whole school or program because we don't really have a lot of running programs at Heritage. So now that we start winning, it just brings it more and more and really helps.
How about you, Bobby, on that?
Yeah. Picking back off what he said, like losing, like when we lose, we learn. So most of those losses, like we'll pick back up in practice. Like we'll learn over the things like that happened in the previous game. But winning, going on a 3 game win streak, that's good for our team. But we just got to keep our head down, stay humble, and keep trying to win more games and play harder each and every
Okay.
game.
If you just now tuning in, we're right now talking to Heritage Patriots out of Heritage High School in Conyers, 2 of the backcourt duo, Jayden Scott, Bobby Buds, both a freshman class of 2026, starting on a varsity squad. Okay, if you have any questions, like I said before, please submit them now. We're gonna answer them towards the end of the interview. Please be respectful with the questions as well. So you all had a solid, tough win versus Tucker and Rockdale County. Do you feel like the team is where they need to be, or do you feel like there's stuff you all could improve on? If so, what is it? And I'm gonna start with you on that, Bobby.
It's always more that our team can improve in. Like like we can always fix the things in practice, like with our press, our defense, our rotation, our offense. And those 2 teams are actually real good teams. So we just like I said, like playing hard is the number one thing we gotta keep doing. and play as a team, talk to each other, build a bond and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like Bobby said, there's always something you could work on. Like for our team, we're not that big. We're not that big. We're a really undersized team. So our thing is defense. So really, we just keep improving our defense, keep improving our defensive rotations, talking on defense. And our biggest thing is that we have a big flaw in is rebounding. We lose on the board kind of a lot. So really, we just have to all work on more rebounding, getting more boards, and attacking the goal.
Okay. Okay. Cool. What do you feel like so special about y'all defense? Because I think y'all got a great defense. Honestly, I watch y'all, and I love. I'm a defense. I love defense when I was coaching. That's one of my favorite things. And the way y'all play defense, I love it. So, what do y'all think is special about it?
For our defense, we just really take pride in defense more so than offense. We could we just get stops. Like we just focus more on that. We just really want to. Our mindset is the person in front of you. He's not scoring on you. He's not scoring on you. And if your brother is about to get scored on there, you're gonna stop him from scoring on him. So we just take real pride in it.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Um. what is that? Okay. What about you, Bobby? What do you think is so special about y'all defense?
Playing help side and knowing our matchups. Like for Tucker, they're actually one of their guards, number 4. He could shoot a lot. So what we did was after like playing the 2-3 zone, we stopped because we knew they could shoot. So we went back to a man and we had to like keep 4 away from like shooting. So we had to like face guard him. And our press is really good because we like to like speed up teams, get them out of their comfort zone, get steals and transition layups.
Okay. Cool. Now, I know you two boy, y'all freshmen. Um, and there's a lot of freshmen out there in the state of Georgia. And I was looking at a poll I seen on Twitter the other day, and I'm not gonna mention what Twitter account it came from, but it was like, which freshman would make the biggest impact for their team? And when I looked at the names, I felt, in a way, I'm being honest with you, I felt a little disrespected from y'all point of view. Cause I felt like just because y'all not at a big 6A or 7A school, that shouldn't overlook you all, because some of these freshmen that I did see on that list, and no disrespect to these freshmen, some of them not even start on a varsity squad, some on the varsity, but they're coming off the bench, they're not playing as much. And then I seen one play, and I didn't really I heard a lot about him a long time ago. And I like I said, y'all felt like y'all should be listed in that. How do y'all feel that y'all seem like y'all overlooked just because you all are at Heritage? Y'all not at Grayson, or y'all not at Parkview, or y'all not at Brookwood, or y'all not at Norcross, y'all at Heritage. How does that make y'all feel that you're overlooked? Like it doesn't matter, but y'all started on y'all varsity squad playing almost 28 minutes out of 32 minutes of the game. How does that make you feel when you see that you're overlooked? And I'll start with you, Jayden, on this.
I just feel like many people take into the 6A, 7A schools that just because they're 6A, 7A, that mean there's really greater, but we still playing the same competition. But just because we're overlooked, it just makes you want to go 10 times harder. And we could and we're just freshmen, so we could really we're trying to make our best to make Heritage the new Newton, Grayson, one of these new powerhouse schools in our area.
Nice. Bobby?
Yeah, we really want to like 6A, 7A, they're big and all, but like we want to make our program better. Like we want to build up ours. Like we know Heritage hasn't been good in like 2 or 3 years, but we think that our program from us, like starting now, starting this year, we think we could make something big happen. And there's actually more. There's good teams. It's not like 6A and 7A are like the best. There's good teams in 5A, like Eagles Landing, Dutchtown. So we just gotta build from our program, stick to the process.
Right. Do y'all feel that you all are overlooked just because you where y'all go to school at?
I wouldn't necessarily say that. I just feel like we just overlook right now. I just got to keep working to get our name out there, and we just put it on the court.
Right. Okay. I definitely agree. Like I just said, I feel like that is something y'all should be mentioned, and they should take into account just be not not because of where you go to school at, but just because of your performance on the court. So, like I told a lot of media people, they definitely need to come check out Heritage because they're definitely, to me, one of the best teams in y'all region. Definitely, y'all rank actually number one y'all region at the moment. Um, so I see y'all the upcoming. I looked at the schedule. I know y'all on a little break. Upcoming schedule, y'all got Arabian Mountain at Salem after that. City Grove, Winder Barrow, East Side, Loganville, Locust Grove. What are y'all looking? Which game are y'all looking most forward to coming up, and why? And I'll start with you, Bob.
And really, for me, I'm just looking for all of them. Just
You
do
say
good,
that
all
again?
of
I
them.
didn't hear.
No, I was asking Bobby, which I was asking y'all what game are y'all looking forward to coming up soon.
I really say there's not one I'm really just looking forward to, like just sticking on, but mainly probably more of our regional games because like that's one of the biggest, but really all of them important to me.
Okay. Do y'all feel like y'all go win the region this year with the squad you have?
Yeah,
Yes,
What about
sir.
you, Bob? Okay. Um, because I think, like I said, I haven't seen the other
Yeah, I think
teams
we
y'all.
can.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Bobby. Bobby, did you say something? Okay, I think
It's a lag.
Bobby. Bobby, we're losing you a little bit.
I'm good.
Okay.
It's lagging a
Um.
little bit. It's lagging.
Okay.
Good
Like I
lagging.
said, I see that y'all. I seen y'all region, and I think y'all definitely have a good chance of probably winning the region. I know one of your probably one of your biggest rivalries look like this upcoming region play would probably be Winder Barrow, which y'all played them on December the 9th. They got a couple of talented players on the team, and I think this probably be y'all battle this upcoming season. How do y'all feel about that? Because I know y'all y'all heard that Winder Barrow probably be one of y'all biggest competition this year. How do y'all feel about that?
we feel like we could just compete with everybody, so just looking forward to it. Big games, come out with a W, just compete.
Right. How you feel about that, Bobby?
We just gotta compete. We gotta like try and stay best players. We gotta compete. Try to stop their best players and run our stuff.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So another question I want to jump on to right now. Now, y'all doing something totally different than most people do, because most kids on y'all skill level and y'all talent decide to jump ship soon they get to high school and run to another school. And I can name at least 10 kids I know for sure that did the same thing this past season. Why were y'all so loyal towards heritage, which is something I respect. I love that. Just like I like when kids. I'm not a big fan of reclassing. I feel like you should be able to compete with your grade level. What made y'all stick it out with Heritage High School and stay there and compete? Because you do have a great squad, so I understand why. But what made y'all stay there?
I feel like because the coaches, like Coach Anderson, Coach Matt, like they just believe in us. So why not go somewhere where the coaches don't believe in you? So that was a big reason why. The players, it was like ever since we got there.
Okay. How about you, Bobby? Bobby, can you hear me?
It's lagging. I can't.
Bobby, did you hear me? Okay, I think we having a little
Yeah, I can hear
connection.
you. I can hear you.
Okay. Did you hear what? Did you hear the question I asked?
No, it kind of lagged up.
Okay, I was saying, what made you stay and commit to playing at Heritage this year? Because a lot of kids of your on your skill level, they decide to jump ship and run and go to another a big school to play there, but y'all decided to stick it out and play it at Heritage. What made you stay there?
Because it's where the coaches want us. Like you want to go to where teams want you and coaches want you to like play and help their team.
Okay, all right. So I know you got a great squad on your team. Talk about how important it is to play with these older players because I know they kind of give y'all guidance and teach y'all you know make sure y'all do the right thing because you got a couple seniors and juniors on your team and stuff like that. So tell me how important a role they play in your life as being a freshman on the varsity squad.
Kind of these older dudes, like they have more experience and they're great leaders, like giving them like on and off the court, even on and off the court, like off the court especially. If you're not doing right, they're gonna keep you in check. So it's great to have both sides.
It's very great because they take us like under their wing and they tell us what to do. They got us and they set us up for good opportunities.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. So, what are y'all looking most forward to this upcoming season? What are your goals and aspirations for the team? Because I know, like I said, you got a good squad. Y'all not that big, but defensive wise, y'all relentless and nagging and annoying. I could tell you that. I was watching it. I know y'all. I could tell you were getting under Tucker's skin a lot when y'all playing defense on a very much so because I could tell the expression on players' face. So, what are your goals for this upcoming season for yourself as well as for the team?
I feel like
We want to
winning
try
out.
and win state. Like
Go ahead, Bobby.
you go.
Bobby, go.
Oh, we want to try to win as much as games we can. We want to try to win state and go far.
Okay.
I feel like winning our region, competing and getting to state, competing and making it real far state, and even winning.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right, man. Well, like I said, I appreciate y'all. I mean, like I said, y'all two talented young guards, freshman class playing on a varsity team. Played almost 28 to 29 minutes of the 32 minutes on the court. I think one game I was there, you played almost probably like 30 minutes and stuff like that. And I see y'all looking at y'all stats and stuff like that. Both of y'all average at least a minimum of 10 points a game, minimum of 10 points a game. And definitely, I see y'all average at least 5 rebounds and get at least 2 to 3 steals a game. And y'all definitely average right around 5 assists a game. So those are some great numbers for freshmen playing on the varsity team because I don't see some freshmen on varsity team don't average that, don't average the rebounds or the assists or anything. They play just as much. They play half the game as you all. So I think y'all really very, very unappreciative when I say from the point of view when they look at all the class of 2026 and not recognize y'all. But I think you are going to make a name for yourself because you approve all the naysayers out here who not paying attention to heritage that they need to pay attention, that they need to come out and watch you play because once y'all start making noises, which you are already making noises, I think it's going to elevate your game and elevate the school and elevate the team. And then people will be like, okay, we need to go check out Heritage and stuff like that. And as long as y'all stick together, because I think y'all a dynamic duo, I really do. I think y'all work good together. I see y'all got chemistry. And the good thing, y'all friends on and off the court. So make sure y'all keep that up and keep working together. Because if y'all stick together and y'all stay at Heritage, y'all hold your boy, I mean, y'all gonna be unstoppable because y'all gonna know everything. Y'all gonna know how to work together. Y'all gonna know your weakness and your strength as a teammate and stuff like that. So great duo. Um, I want y'all to tell everybody. I'm gonna give you quick because it's no questions in here in the chat and stuff. People just watching. So I'm gonna let you go first, Bobby, on this. Tell everybody how they can follow you on social media, and this is your time to tell anybody how you appreciate them right now. So go ahead. The floor is yours.
You can follow me on Instagram at @1_Bobby. You can follow me on Twitter at I am Bobby Bucks.
Okay, you want to give a anybody want to tell it shout out to your family, friends, or anything real quick while we here?
I want to give a huge shout out to my mom and dad for helping me with everything and taking me to practices and trainings. And my coaches.
Okay, cool. All right, and Jayden Scott, I'm gonna give you the floor now.
You can follow me on Instagram at Capolat KAPPALAT, and my Twitter Jayden Scott _1. And I just want to shout out my parents, family, coaches, especially, and everybody that's watching and tuned in and supporting me.
Cool. Well, guys, I really appreciate you taking the moment out of your day to sit down and talk a little bit about the season. Like I said, you got a good squad. Y'all right now 3-1, number one in your region. Play some tough competition. Y'all got some good competition coming ahead of y'all. And I think if y'all keep working together in that defense, as I love the defense, if keep on playing like that, y'all go show everybody that it's not always about offense, it's defense, because y'all defense leads to offense. And I watched a few games. I was at some games yesterday, and I noticed that all teams don't play defense. And it was like, just let them score. And that's why the score looked the way it looked. And they scored like 70-some points because there was no defense play. But if they played defense, they could have kept the game close. But that's something I respect, and I love the coaches. I love the atmosphere. I love the parents and everything like that. So I commend you all. Y'all keep doing what y'all do. Don't let nobody stop y'all. Play your game, and y'all will definitely be successful, and y'all could definitely win region and make a run in the playoffs.
Thank you for having us too.
No problem.
Thank you for having.
Oh, no problem. No problem. Thank you, guys. And everybody, thank y'all for tuning into this live interview with two of the guards out of Heritage High School in Conyers, Georgia, Heritage Patriots, Jayden Scott and Bobby Bucks. Definitely come check them out. You got to come watch them play. I'm telling you, these boys are relentless, and they're going to make some noise. They're making noise now. They're going to continue to make noise. And so they're going to prove everybody wrong they 5A right now. So definitely keep a lookout for them. And keep a lookout. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you follow me on all social media. You can go to my Instagram. That's DT_unfiltered uncensored. Twitter is UNCENFI. No, is I forgot. What am I? DTUN. I don't remember. I don't remember my Twitter. I forget it. It's short. But follow my. You got my Twitch. My subscribe to my channel. Watch all my interviews. I got a bunch of interviews out there. Rising Superstars. If you're interested in being part of my show, you could shoot me a DM on Instagram and we'll set something up. And once again, I do appreciate these boys taking a moment out their day because I know they got a busy schedule. And I know they ready to enjoy their holiday break. So this your boy DT, and I will catch you next time on my show. Thank you for tuning in. Y'all guys have a good one.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's DT.
You have just now listened to the most talked about podcast in the country. DT Unfiltered, Uncensored. Thank you for tuning in, and see you next time.
Damn. DT.